Welcome home. We are WNST AM 1570 Towson, Baltimore. We are Baltimore positively into the holiday season, if not the spirit. I'm going to shave at some point here, but I'm trying to feel old and weathered. We've had such great conversations with friends all month long. We've done Crab Cake Tour Stop, 6 of them now. You'll be hearing all of it on AM 1570 through the holidays. All of it brought to you by friends at the Maryland Lottery. Had a $100 winner at Costas at the bar on Thursday on the Candy Cane Cash scratch-offs. And when you scratch it, the more you scratch it, the more it smells like Santa and like peppermint sticks. Leonard Raskin joins us now. When I was at Costas, I did not eat crabs, but I do have your crab mallet. By the way, Marvin Lewis wants this crab mallet. He said, I want that. Yeah, because it opens the beer on the other side. So
You give it to him?
well, I haven't seen him. He came in for
I'll
the
say
Super Bowl thing. He saw the
if you have his
Liberatory stories,
address,
not me. So I
if you
give
have
this to
his
Dante
address, we'll send
Liberatory
him
and give
one.
it to him as well.
We'll send him one if you got an address.
I will do that. He gets his crab cakes from Coco's. He's very specific about that.
Okay, there you
Listen,
go.
everybody's got their thing. I mean,
Right, right.
so for me, I love all the crab cakes. I'm going to have them all
Yeah,
here, and I'm
yep.
going to do that to soothe what's left of my
Oh,
purple soul that was
my
taken
goodness.
away by Drake May.
Yes.
Can't blame this one on the officials. I don't.
Nope.
I'm going to give you the floor on it because I've been doing 3-4 hours of this with Luke and in advance of the holidays. But what a disaster, the whole thing, all the way around,
It
right?
was it was dreadful. Another cold night, and I didn't realize as we got there, but I certainly did as we left there. 3-6 at home this year, Nestor. 3-6 at home. It's unheard of for this team. And 2 night losses, Thanksgiving and Sunday, just not good. And look, we've talked about this before. I'm no coach. I played football when I was a kid. That was a long time ago. And I've watched the Ravens. I've watched football, years and years and years, college, pro. Um, I try to know strategy. I try to have a feel for what's going on. But I think you could have never watched football until Sunday night, and you might have said to yourself in the fourth quarter, "Hey, where's that guy in the number 22 jersey? Where's that guy? What
Well, you know
happened
what's
to him?
amazing
Is he hurt? Is that guy hurt?
you're not a
Because
Collingsworth guy, right? And he was doing the game, and I've
no,
been
I think he's
relegated to the
okay.
couch from
He's
the Kevin
okay.
Burns.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he
yeah.
literally, they did like a thing on the broadcast, like it's Derrick Henry time.
It's
This
fourth
is why
quarter.
they have him. This
You
is where
win.
we
This
are.
is where you win. You're
Literally,
up
that's where
11.
Collinsworth was going in
You're
Tarico
up 11.
when there's 8-9 minutes left to go in the game. That's where they are, and it
And
never
and I'm sitting
materialized.
in the stands screaming. What we start a series and I these guys are pros. I get it. They're pros. You start a series with Ali in the backfield and and I I'm stunned. I'm like, okay, I'm looking my seats are in the club level on the visitor side. So I can see the Ravens bench
So you're
across.
in the sun, as they would say.
Yes, yes. On a good day, I'm in the sun. And on a bad day, not a lot of wind. So it's okay. Cold night, not a lot of wind. So I'm looking across, and I don't have binoculars or anything, just my eyes, my phone, and I can see, I'm assuming they showed it on TV, Lamar in street clothes standing on the sidelines. So I knew that was, once he got hurt, I knew that was bad. But then I said to myself and family and friends around, I said, well, now we go from Lamar to our Pro Bowl quarterback, Snoop Huntley's coming in. And I'm sure you've seen it. I would imagine you've seen it. Have you seen it's Progressive commercial?
Oh, absolutely. He comes in and gives that
Hysterical.
kid the lecture. Yeah.
Hysterical. So
Matthew
I
needed
said,
him. Matthew needed him a
I
few
said,
years ago, right?
I said, here he comes, Mr. Sex Talk, Mr. Pro Bowl quarterback, and to his credit, he did damn good.
It's not sex. It's
He
birds and bees at that level.
Okay, right,
It's
right,
birds and
whatever you
bees.
call it at that level. Anyway, I thought he played a good game, and then we got
He
Ali
appointed
in the
himself
backfield.
well. He gave them a chance to win.
He did. He did. And you get into the fourth quarter on a cold Sunday night, and that is Derrick Henry time. He is beating them up. The line has won the game on the offensive side, and you got your backup quarterback in that you don't expect to be slinging the ball around 30 yards. And so you put in Derrick Henry. And I'm looking to see where he is, and I can't see across there well enough to see if he's not there. I'm assuming he's on the sidelines. So I'm screaming, where is Derrick Henry? And of course, I'm not watching the game from home. I'm just a fan screaming in the stands, and the people around me are, you're right. Where is he? And he's nowhere. He did not play. It wasn't he missed a play. It wasn't they took him out for a play. He wasn't on the field, as I recall, for anything from 10 minutes to the end of the game. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. And then, to make matters worse, I know you watched the postgame. You had to see Harbaugh's interview. And it was dreadful.
Well, it wasn't just
dreadful.
I didn't. It was a half an hour late.
No. Oh, yeah, besides that. Well, the good news for us is he hadn't talked by the time we got to the car.
Right.
So we were able to listen to it on the radio on the way home. But for him to say we started the series without him, and looking back, should we have had him in? Probably I would have liked to have him in. What?
You're the coach, dude.
Who's doing this? You got to turn around and look at him and say, get in the game. You got that little headphone thing on like I got right here. I imagine you're talking to your OC. Are you talking to the offensive coordinator when they have the ball?
It would seem to me that you scrimmage this all week. That's really what you do. And Luke and I had a long chat about how uninvolved John Harbaugh probably is in the offense because it's not his gig. It's Monken's job to run the offense.
That's fine. It's his job to win the game. You say to Monken, get him in the game and give him the ball. You don't say Monken chose Ali. Monken chose, help me.
Keaton Mitchell you're talking about.
Chose Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell, to me, is a fantastic back on the outside running fast. But Derrick is the beat him up 6 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 6 yards, 100 yards back. That in the fourth quarter, after you've beaten him up for 3 quarters, you put him in and you win the game. And I was sick watching it thinking, you've got to be kidding me, whatever's going on here. And the other thing, the other play, and again, I didn't see it. I couldn't tell what the heck happened. Boy, are we lucky that they roughed the quarterback when Mark Andrews decided to throw the ball in the air and see who catches it.
Well, the other play, the Marlon Humphrey play where he tackled the guy right down in front of you from where your seats are.
Yeah.
The guy almost caught it falling on his back. And
my God.
And then Humphrey sort of swept the ball out. Humphrey grabbed him, pulled him down to the ground. He was falling on the ground,
and he still almost had the ball
before he touched the ball. And
he still almost caught it.
Roughed, grabbed, tackled, and was being brought to the ground, and they didn't call pass interference.
Well, guess what?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he got beat. He got beat a few times on some throws. Now, that throw to the corner of the end zone was it was magic. It was a perfect pass and a great reception, and his hands were in there. I give him credit. His hands were in there. It's just unstoppable. And I looked around. I said to Kathy and Matthew, I said to the people that sit around us, that's 10-3 or 11-3 versus 7-7. You know, they're man, are they good? They're just good. They're playing good ball. They didn't have How many false starts did they have? They're on the road on a Sunday night
with a
in
young quarterback.
Baltimore, young quarterback, and I think, if I recall, no false starts. Yet we had 3 in 2 series. 3 in 1 series.
It's just they've played too sloppy.
Yeah, casual,
Dude, they're 7-8
casual.
for a reason, right? Like
Yeah,
they've
it's
played.
a it's
That's the
a
part they've played, literally.
it's a condition of casualness. I think you got to look. I own a company. You own a company. We both know that there are times when our business can get casual. When you're not on the top of your game, when you're not doing everything just right, when you're not hitting on all cylinders, and you see things start to slip a little. And you have 2 options. You grab those reins and you pull it back in and you get serious again, or you fall off that casual cliff. And I think that one of the things, and I don't know, again, I'm not coaching, I'm not there during the week. They're too casual. There's too many plays on the defensive side. Let's talk about the defense in the last quarter. Too many plays that were too easy. Now I'll tell you this: I would assume you saw the Kyle Hamilton post-gamer presser.
Yes.
Very honest, very straight.
Well, he's a grown-up.
I know, but to hear him say, look, the attendance is not down. You come out, the stadium's full, and we're not giving our fans what they paid to come see. And that's not good. And we're just not playing good ball. And to hear him say what is an absolute fact, at least was refreshing, albeit not fantastic, but at least refreshing. And going out there on a cold December night and a cold Thanksgiving night, at least, I'll put it this way, as bad as it is, at least they didn't repeat a Thanksgiving game, which they just stunk. This game, they had a few errors that were very costly, some defensive plays in the fourth quarter. I don't know what happened. I mean, this guy, he threw for a mile.
Well, I'll say this for them. Here's where they are now. Lamar with the issue with he took a Toradol shot during the game. You know, like he tried to play.
Couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I mean,
look, I've had a cracked rib, and I don't know if he's got a cracked rib or not, but what I know is when I had a cracked rib, I couldn't walk. I could barely inhale. And to think a guy would go out and play football with that, I don't know, but let's assume he's got a cracked rib. You ain't running around a football field. And as soon as it happened, I saw him take the next snap, and then he ran off the field, and I said, oh, he got hurt on that play. He's not coming back. And sure enough, after the timeout, which nobody could understand why they called a timeout, on comes Huntley, and the crowd was devastated. But guess what? Again, he played well. But yeah, Lamar being hurt, you got Green Bay. They have a hurt quarterback.
Yeah, the concussion protocol for him. That's why this week you're getting through Christmas and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever everybody's celebrating here this week. It's an interesting week in that way. And if you're listening to the radio, you're going to hear all my best friends the last 4 weeks have come on the show to do holiday greetings. So we're going to do a lot of that, not as much football, but if you're on the WNST tech service from Cole Roofing and Gordian Energy, you'll get injury reports this week. You're going to be watching this stuff. There's a lot of football. It's football all day on Thursday with Christmas, like all of that.
Absolutely.
We play on Saturday night.
Bad games, the whole slate.
Luke and I did a whole segment on the what ifs. I mean, after we fired Harbaugh and Derrick Henry,
right?
And we did all that, right. And the defense not holding its water, and Marlon Humphrey.
Well, talking about Henry, real quick. I got home from the game. First thing I did, because I wasn't remembering, was I looked up his contract real quick.
Yeah, he's.
I know, but I didn't remember he signed the extension, and I thought to myself, he ain't coming back.
Well, there's a whole that's what I said to Luke. Looks like, no, he's under contract. I'm like, but that doesn't mean anything.
Matter.
So's Ronnie Stanley, so's
Roquan
Smith's got a $30 million number. Lamar's got a $74 million number.
Whoa,
they're going to be renegotiating with Lamar's mother soon.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
there's all of this
Next
going
week. Could be
on,
next week.
right? But before that, they
Yes.
have a 9% chance of making the playoffs according to the sports books.
Well,
I'm just going to think
Pittsburgh's
that
got to
they've done the
lose to
math.
Cleveland.
So, but the Ravens play first on Saturday night. It
Right.
might
So
be
they have to
Snoop
win.
Huntley against whoever the backup for the Packers is, Steve
Right.
Bono.
Willis. Willis.
Malik Willis, correct.
Malik Willis.
So, no Micah Parsons on Saturday. I know that.
Nope.
So for
Nope.
me, the Ravens going to Green Bay and maybe stealing the game because they run Derrick Henry, because a
Yeah.
few things work.
Maybe.
Like, I give them a better chance of winning in Green Bay. Now, if the quarterback comes back, they clear him on Thursday and he's practicing. I don't
Yep.
know. But I mean,
Yep.
who knows with the ghost of this league and what they do. But win
But you
Saturday
think
night, it really makes Pittsburgh and Cleveland interesting. Hey, Cleveland's been an emerging, better football team the last couple of weeks. They played defense. They
Miles
almost beat
Garrett's
Buffalo.
got it.
I watched them play.
Miles Garrett. Yeah, Miles Garrett's got to get his record against old man Rogers.
Well, you call old man Rogers that, and will sit and tell you this because I know you were in the car going to the game. I watched his act, and I talked about this 2 weeks ago when we played him.
He's playing
this
good
thing
ball.
Where he's by far the smartest guy on the field. And
yes.
I said this to Luke.
Yes.
It's a little insulting to Zach Orr. Aaron Rodgers is a decade older than our defensive coordinator.
Yes.
And when you think that decade has been a decade watching the National Football League from 2005
to seen it all.
And from his mushrooms and doing the television show with the wife beater guy, the punter on ESPN, like all of that, like all of the wackiness of his eccentricities, shall we say? I'll tell you this, dude. He walks up to the line of scrimmage. He's
ready to go.
Grown up. And he walks up with 24 seconds left on the play clock, and he just looks at everything, and he knows everything he has, and he now knows that Thielen and Valdez-Scantling are going to be where they're supposed to be. He's got grown-ups in the wide receiver, maybe not DK Metcalf, but even the big tight end they have.
He catches the ball.
They're 16 weeks into this. He called them out in the press conference 3 weeks ago about being jack-offs and saying, come on. Now, he goes up to the line of scrimmage, and I watched him do this the whole day. He's just knows cover 2, knows cover 1, knows the mic, knows everything, sees the play, knows where everything is, and he just steps back, and he does 2 hand motions and does the little third base coach thing, and next thing you know, he's got you. And that's on third down. First and second down, they've been failing. So they're in third and something, and he comes up in third and something, and he just gets them into the right play.
And he beats
is a coach in the middle of the game who can still execute, still make a play. He's smarter than your defensive coordinator.
Just 3 weeks ago, they were fire Tomlin. Now they're going to win the division, and he's going to take them to the playoffs.
Ain't Boone Renegade anymore.
They'll have a home playoff game in the first round against, I don't know, somebody with a chance to win.
That'd be Buffalo.
And could very well probably be. And as I say, after Sunday night,
I would go to that game. Wouldn't you go to that game? Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Josh Allen, and that's a good game.
It's a good game. I'll watch it. I ain't going.
I'm just saying that's a good game. That's a good game.
I'll watch it. It'll be a good game. It'll be a darn good game.
You know when I won't watch it? If it's on Peacock.
I'll watch it wherever it is.
We're in that season. You know we're in that season.
I have them all.
Hey, you're not going out of town Saturday night, are you?
No.
All right, because if you were, you better have Peacock.
No. I'll be home watching the game live and in color on whatever streaming service it happens to be on.
You got Peacock because you like hockey, right?
Well, we watch the stuff, and we mostly have the stuff because when the boy was in Ireland, if you weren't streaming, you weren't watching. So he's got shows he wants to watch.
These kids will never have cable TV, will they?
No, whatever service there might be out there. So we stream everything.
Leonard, as I'm sitting
And
here playing AI and asking my clone things that are beyond my
right,
comprehension
right.
instantly, it's a good time to be alive. Leonard Raskin follows the American
Amen.
dream at Raskin Global, even when the American dream includes a purple nightmare this week, and we
Terrible.
hope we don't have a cheese nightmare. I told Luke I need that cheese grater head this week for
That's right.
Tyler Huntley or whatever's going to happen around here. You can find Leonard at Baltimore Positive. Find him at Raskin Global. Money, investment, taxes, advice, keeping you safe. Have a great rest of your holiday, Leonard. Always good to visit,
You
man.
same.
All
You
right, man.
same.
Sorry for everybody got stuck at the ballpark late at night, stuck in the traffic and all that stuff that Sasha Brown talks about. We are not stuck. I'm stuck on eggnog and gingerbread. I bought a big gingerbread loaf. My
Beauty.
wife's not around, and I'm slicing it. I'm eating, putting scoops of ice cream on it. I'm getting fat. Some point I'm going to shave this week. Merry
Merry
Christmas, Evan.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. We're WNST AM 1570 Towson, Baltimore. We never stop talking. Baltimore Positive.